Joe Biden has taken the first step to start the process of packing the United States Supreme Court. Stick by and watch this episode of Guns and Gadgets to learn more. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. I want to thank first off the sponsors who are helping today's episode. First, check out the Warrior Poet Society Network. Guys, it's no secret that our voices are being silenced left and right by big tech. And what John Lovell and the crew have done is start their own Second Amendment Netflix, where you can watch exclusive shows, you can get some training from John Lovell and handgun and rifle, and you can see some of the best voices in the Second Amendment, yours truly included. Check them out. A link is down below. I also want to thank the USCCA for making today's video possible. Guys, the USCCA literally helps to save lives. Let me explain. The USCCA is a membership association that provides self-defense education, training, and peace of mind for over 500,000 responsible armed Americans nationwide. Check out my link. It's uscca.com/GNG to learn more. And if you become a member, you also get self-defense liability insurance, which is an awesome benefit as well. Now let's get into today's video about court packing. First off, if you were paying attention during the times leading up to the election, you might remember that court packing became a big topic. You saw Kamala Harris avoid it when she was on the debate against Mike Pence. And you also, if you didn't see this, you should have, but this is what Joe Biden said when directly questioned by a reporter about court packing.
Before that, we had a chance to interview Biden one-on-one and ask him if he plans to pack the Supreme Court with more justices if he wins. Here was that exchange.
Sir, I've got to ask you about packing the courts, and I know that you said yesterday you aren't going to answer the question until after the election, but this is the number one thing that I've been asked about from viewers in the past couple of days.
Well, you've been asked by the viewers who are probably Republicans who don't want me continuing to talk about what they're doing to the court right now.
Well, sir, don't the voters deserve to know?
No, they don't. I'm not going to play his game. He'd love me to talk about, and I've already said something on court pack. He'd love that to be the discussion instead of what he's doing now.
So there you have it. The guy who's in office right now said that the people don't deserve to know what his plans for the country were related to fundamentally changing how things are done in the federal judiciary. Well, the first step was taken this week. He has officially formed his bipartisan commission to look into the possibility of packing the Supreme Court or fundamentally changing the federal judiciary. Now, we already have some names of people who have been named to this commission. However, it is important to know that the Biden administration says that there will be between 9 and 15 members of this committee, and they will furnish their recommendations to the president within 180 days. So time is ticking, and we should be hearing something from this crew sooner than later. Now, this commission will serve underneath the office of the White House counsel, which is the White House lawyer, and some of the names who are staffing it are Bob Bauer, who was Biden's campaign lawyer. He will serve as a co-chair, along with Christina Rodriguez, the other co-chair, who is a professor at Yale Law School. But more importantly, she served as a deputy attorney general under the Obama Department of Justice. Other names include Caroline Frederiksen, who was the former president of the American Constitution Society, and Jack Goldsmith, who is a Harvard law professor and a former assistant attorney general under the Bush administration's Department of Justice. Now, my guess is that having someone appointed under Bush is why they're saying that this is bipartisan, but yeah, Patriot Act. So of the names that we already are aware of on this commission, Frederiksen has already said that she would be in favor of packing the court or adding justices, so that is something to watch. I often get asked, why should we be worried about adding Supreme Court justices? Won't that be good? Well, the answer is simply no. First off, 9 justices have worked for over 150 years, and I've done a video I'll have linked above of the different levels that were on the Supreme Court. There were more justices before and there were less justices before, and I go over that in detail with the history, so please watch that. But what is concerning now is, if you've been paying attention especially to this channel, we have a number of court cases that are being challenged in the high levels of the federal appellate system that will probably go to the Supreme Court. Now, these cases include things like assault weapon bans or magazine bans or concealed carry bans and even licensing schemes. Now, all of those are in the final stages of the appeal system, and the next logical step is the United States Supreme Court. So currently, we have a few justices who have voiced their opinion that a Second Amendment case should be taken up. And then, of course, we have the appointees who were under the last administration, the Trump administration, who were supposed to have been, or at least were sold as constitutionalists. Now, we haven't seen them take up a Second Amendment case yet, but if they pack the court, now being under an ultra-liberal administration, they would obviously appoint ultra-liberal judges. And if that number increased from 9 to, say, 13 or 15, which are two of the numbers that are being thrown out right now, you would destroy basically any chance of a Second Amendment win in the United States Supreme Court. Now, there have been a couple ideas thrown out so far by members of this commission. The first one is one that I can actually get behind, and that is fixed term limits for justices of the Supreme Court. So you don't have justices sit there for 50 or 60 years. That I can definitely get along with term limits across government. And the second one could be very dangerous, and that is rotating federal judges from the lower levels of the federal judiciary into the Supreme Court to refresh the composition of the court. Now, that's an idea that has been utilized in the past, because when the Supreme Court was young, in its infancy, the justices would also serve on circuit courts at the federal level. So are they trying to bring that back? Are they just trying to hand pick and choose who they'll rotate onto the court when they see a case coming up that they want to destroy or pass? Those are all possibilities that need to be talked about here, because they could now be a reality. So I just did this video to put something on your mind that it is, the court packing is a possible reality. The process has already begun, and this commission will deliver their recommendations to Biden within the first 180 days of office, and the clock is ticking. Now, I mentioned that there will be between 9 and 15 members. The recruitment to refill the rest of those positions is ongoing right now, and from what I'm told, it's an aggressive process because they want this commission to be running quickly. So, question of the day for you all: what do you think about the potential adding Supreme Court justices, or even rotating hand-picked justices onto the court in time for certain decisions? Man, this could fundamentally change everything. It could change a lot of things, not just on the gun side, but you name it. Anything that could be a Supreme Court decision, a landmark decision, could be easily influenced or swayed to whatever party is in power. Terrible. My opinion, terrible. But let me know what you think down below. I can't wait to hear some of your opinions. Guys and gals, thank you so much for your time. I realize how valuable it is, and I am blessed every single day to be able to do this for you. So thank you. If you would like to support the channel in any way, there are always links down below from Patreon or visiting any one of the channel sponsors that I work with on a regular basis. Don't forget to check out Warrior Poet Society Network, because you're going to be seeing more of us on there as we are silenced by big tech. And don't forget to check out the USCCA as well. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you all so much more than you know. If you want Second Amendment news, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, no matter where it happens, this is where you will find it. Please subscribe to the channel, pass it along to all your friends, smash the like button. It all helps the channel in ways that you cannot even imagine. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.